I could see a street sign behind him. So naturally, I went to Google Maps and looked up all the streets in our city that have that name.
That one's dead. This one's alive. I'll take the live one.
I saw him coming out of a townhouse, and I walked up to the townhouse and I walked around back and checked the back door. The back door was unlocked.
Now here we are 2 years later.
Y'all, I don't know why this girl reminds me so much of the wife from the movie Masterminds. That was such a funny and brilliant movie, and her character in the movie was like, oh my god. But y'all, she reminds me of her, and this woman is very unhinged. I feel like TikTok just has a way of attracting all these super unhinged people who tend to get these viral moments from their insanity. This woman, y'all, decided to post her stalker story, and I don't know if this is real or if she's just doing this for like the rage bait effect of it. But I just want to react to it because this is absolutely insane. I don't know what she was thinking of when she decided to upload these clips of her talking about how she stalked a man to the extent of joining the same book club as his mother to get his phone number. Now they're going on dates. I don't know if she really manifested her own destiny or if she's truly just a psycho stalker. But with that being said, buckle up and let's dive into the clips.
I saw this really cute guy at the grocery store the other day, so naturally I followed him to the checkout counter, and when he gave the cashier his credit card, I peeped it to see what his name was. And then I Googled him and found his social media profiles, and I was able to tell that he was single. So I went through his friends list and I found his mother's page. And then I looked through his mother's page and I saw that she was a member of this book club that's in my area.
Right off the bat, there are so many red flags. I don't know if she was playing a Days Gone and decided to use the eagle vision in real life and decided to zoom in somehow with her eyeballs to see the name on his credit card, which, by the way, those are hard to read. I've never tried to read somebody else's credit card information while we were standing in line, but I would be assuming that that would be hard to see the name on the card. So how she was able to see it, I don't know. Maybe she has like 40/40 vision when it comes to her eyes. But y'all, I don't know what kind of job she works to where she has time to do this and stalk somebody to town hall and check the doors to see which ones are unlocked. To go to his mother's Facebook page, scroll through her Facebook page, and then proceed to join a book club that she's a part of. Missy, ma'am, the time on your hands is impeccable. The stalking, though, that's what's doing it for me.
So I sent a request to join the book club. So I went to the book club meeting and I met his mom there. We bonded over some books that we both liked, and she just thought I was so nice. And I brought it up randomly in conversation that I was single, and she let me know that she had a son that was single also that lived in the area, and maybe it would be cool for us to get together and chat sometime. So I gave her my number, which she gave to her son, and this morning he texted me and asked if I'd like to get together this weekend and do something. So I guess we're gonna go on a date.
I truly don't know if this woman is mentally well. I don't know if she's fully there or not. She seen a guy that she thought was very attractive in a grocery store, proceeded to stalk him to the line that he went to check out, to read his credit card to get his name on it, which she proceeded to search him up on Facebook, stalk his page, enough to where she found his mother's page, then stalked the mother's page, seen that she was in a book club, and then decided to join that book club. And now she's bonding with the mother over books that they have in common, and she's getting the son to text this girl. And y'all, this is like the plot of some insane movie where the woman stalks the son like so heavily, and he ends up tied up somewhere in a log cabin in the middle of the forest, and she's just like, if I can't have you, no one will. What is going on?
I'm really excited.
Years back, I was at a youth praise concert at church, and I saw the most handsome man that I had ever seen in the world. He was looking right at me. We went on a date, and then we fell very, 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 very deeply in love.
All I had to do was get the name off the credit card at the grocery store after I stalked him to line, and then I stalked him on Facebook, and then I found his mother's page, joined a book club that she attended, bonded over some books, and got her son's information, and here we are.
I can't believe how many people were interested in my story yesterday, so I'm going to go ahead and give you an update now because I just can't wait until the weekend, honestly. So since he texted me yesterday, I have his phone number. Therefore, this morning I went to Snapchat and found his public profile. And he posted a story this morning of him walking his dogs. In the story, I could see a street sign behind him. So naturally, I went to Google Maps and looked up all the streets in our city that have that name.
No, she is completely, fully, totally unhinged. She literally just said. So, naturally, I looked up all the street names in our city that have that name. I'm going to find his address, and then I'm going to show up to his home with some homemade cookies and try to win his heart over after I do some more stalking. If it don't work, I'll just stalk him around town somewhere and maybe find some more information about him. Maybe I'll just keep bonding with the mother over some books. He'll have to love me then. Y'all, I literally can't. I don't know why this woman thought it would be a good idea to stalk somebody, let alone make videos about it, announcing the fact that she's stalking him online and finding out these personal profiles by weaving her way in somehow to get the phone number. What is going on? Again, I don't think that I don't know if this is real. I don't know if she's like trolling people with this, but she's doing a damn good job if it is rage bait.
I was able to click on the street views and pan around until I found the exact surroundings that were in his Snapchat story.
I'll take the live one.
I don't know if this is the neighborhood he lives in or if it's just where he was walking his dogs, but I did check it out and it looks like there's a lot of cute little coffee shops. It's a very walkable neighborhood, so I figured I'd get myself ready for the day and make sure I look extra cute and just go on over to this neighborhood, grab a coffee at the coffee shop, walk around a little bit. Maybe I'll even take my dog with me and he'll have his dogs out on a walk and we'll get to run into each other.
For this man's safety, I hope he runs the other way. This woman is literally giving me walking, talking, stalking, red flag vibes. She's taken the people down around her as collateral for this little stalking journey tribute that she is making for this man by literally saying that she didn't really care, okay, the mom brought the mom in basically just to bond with her to get to the son. And now she's seeing that he has dogs, so she's going to use her dog to again get to the son. My goodness. And again, because of how crazy this is, I don't know if it's fully real and maybe she is just doing this as like rage bait content, but why? As a grown woman, why would you post yourself looking this crazy? It's not painting you in a good picture if it is just false, and if it's true, it's still not painting you in a good picture.
He might even think it's fate. I'm really excited. Wish me luck.
She's honestly, have you guys ever seen the show You on Netflix? It's that guy Joe who stalks the shit out of that one girl, and oh my goodness, I can't remember her name for anything. If you watch the show, let me know in the comment section down below. I can't think of her name. It's going to drive me crazy. But he basically just stalked his way into her life, got on her schedule, and then would just pop up in the places that she would attend. She also worked at a bookstore, so that was something else that kind of brought him towards her. So the fact of the matter is she's giving me a lot of stalker red flag vibes, and there's been a show written about this before, and it didn't end well.
So I have the update everyone is waiting for. I went to the neighborhood yesterday that I found from this fellow's Snapchat story, and I started to walk around a bit, and I got really lucky. I saw him coming out of a townhouse, and he had a dog on a leash, so I assumed that's where he lives, and he was taking his dog for a walk. So naturally, I waited a few moments for him to walk down the sidewalk a bit and get out of sight around the corner. And I walked up to the townhouse and I walked around back and checked the back door. The back door was unlocked.
Yo, I got this piece of information wrong, and it's actually way worse than I thought. I thought at first she said town hall, and I don't know why I thought that, so don't come for me in the comment section. I thought she said town hall. I figured this was like a distinctive gentleman, and he had business to attend at town hall, so she followed him down there and was going to sneak in and attend on the business meeting or something. But she followed him to his home. First, she doesn't even know if it's his home. It's his alleged home. Even she's saying she's assuming it's his house. And she walked around to check if the doors were unlocked, and it was. Missy, ma'am, if the police see this.
So I opened the door really slowly and peeped my head in, and I didn't see anybody. So I walked in. It led to the kitchen, which had a bedroom right off the side of it. So I walked into the bedroom, and saw a picture of his mom sitting on the dresser, so I knew it had to be his room.
What an absolute weirdo. I am so sorry, you guys, but who the hell does this? Missy, ma'am, who does this? This is so creepy to even... I am getting like... What? This is literally, y'all. Lock your damn doors and be careful what you post on social media. Also, what is she doing? Like, what is her whole point with this series? Just documenting all of her crime that she's committed throughout the city based off of stalking this one man, which is also another crime. Like, what is she doing? Is she like a true crime girly and she just wants to be the person who's creating the crime? I don't get it.
His room. His bed was made, so I thought that was pretty attractive, because how many guys make their bed, right?
What?
Through the ensuite door to his bathroom. Figured I'd browse around a moment, open the medicine cabinet, just check and see if I saw any lady products or, anything that would lead me to believe that maybe he isn't totally single.
Y'all, did that... the irony. So she was like, oh, he made his bed, so that was very attractive, which one, that's a very low bar to set for somebody that you're looking for in a partner, is make the bed. I mean, I figured just make the damn bed. You know what I mean? It's kind of like a low bar to consider somebody attractive, as if they make their bed or not. But then with that being said, I just want to say she's already setting bars for this man, and I'm sure a bar that he has set for everybody, period, is not to break into his home and then search through his things in his medicine cabinet. What a red flag. Because somebody just red flag. Why is she admitting this to the internet?
Single. There was an open condom wrapper in the trash can, so that might be an issue that we have to get over in the future, but it's okay. I'll forgive him right now.
You are still non-existent in this man's life. By the way, you broke into his home. Okay? You shouldn't have even seen any of that. But Missy, ma'am, you broke into his damn house. But let's just... Okay. Speaking literally, he doesn't even really know that she exists. Sure, he knows that she exists. He's going on a date with her, but she is non-existent in his world. He doesn't know her. Him having other relationships outside of her, crazy. That's crazy, right? Like, she's clearly the one for him. The fact that she's saying she's going to forgive him for being with another woman, they're not even together. Can you imagine? I think we've all known somebody who's like this in a relationship. Like, they hold everything against them for literally no reason, even the things that they did when they weren't together. And y'all, if that isn't a red flag, again, I don't know what it is.
As I was leaving the bedroom and making my way back into the kitchen, I ran into what I'm assuming is his roommate, who was very startled by seeing me in the townhouse, obviously. Startled me as well, but I was quickly able to come up with an excuse, let them know that I was a cleaning lady, and I must have accidentally walked into the wrong townhouse because I was on my phone and not paying attention. Luckily, he believed that, and I was able to make a quick escape. He did seem a little annoyed, but not too questionative. He seemed to believe my story.
This is giving me Aaron Carter vibes. Who is Aaron Carter? Is she a cleaning lady? Is she a stalker? Is she just somebody who walks her dog? Is she a TikToker? What is she? I'll tell you what this Missy ma'am is a really unfit member of society. She's fairly unhinged. I don't think that she should be out just walking through the streets on her own.
Cool.
As I was leaving, I did notice the fellow walking back up the sidewalk with the dog. I hid behind the side of the house for a moment and waited for him to get up on the front porch and go back in the house before I scurried away down the sidewalk back into my vehicle. So I didn't get a chance to meet him yesterday like I was hoping for.
Oh my goodness, Missy, that is the least of your worries. You should have been worried about the fact that you could have been arrested, sent to jail, possibly prison for breaking and entering if he decided to press charges on you. You almost got busted. You even said, I had to scurry away. Missy, ma'am, you could that is a good way to scurry your ass into jail, okay? Jail. Somebody needs to throw this woman in jail because this is literally such a scary situation if it is real, because she is a danger to society if this is what she's doing to the people of society. This poor man did nothing but go to a grocery store that day. Now he has a woman stalking him and his mother on social media, attending his mom's book clubs, stalking him on Snapchat, going into his home, searching his medicine cabinet. What are you doing with Missy, ma'am?
But I did learn a little bit about him and a few obstacles that I might have to overcome. But I'm really excited to officially meet him tomorrow. This user commented the double standard, and I just want to say, yeah, double standards are real. Every day, women have been dealing with being called sluts because they have sex with multiple men. But when men do it, they're praised, and nobody ever bats an eyelash. People literally don't care how many people men sleep with.
So now she's not happy somebody had commented on her videos and said the double standard. So she decided to give this whole spiel. Okay? It has nothing to do with the damn situation. Talking about who men sleep with, how they can sleep with whoever. Then when women do it, it's like we're called the S words. And I do agree that there is double standards when it comes to that. But you guys, she's not talking about the fact that if a man was doing this stalking and making these videos, or if anybody else was making these videos, I'm sure she would think it was wrong. But she's going to use the double standard of men versus women around to deal with the fact that she's not wanting to address her stalking him and breaking into his home, which is what I'm assuming she's doing, is gaslighting us into feeling bad for her or something. I don't know what the hell she's doing, but it's just not working for me.
And secondly, double standards. So you're telling me that all of you guys want to do this and you're just mad that you would get flack for it and a woman wouldn't?
Still, she's only trying to address the situation by indirectly addressing it by double standards or something that's not even applied to the situation at hand here. But she's still trying to do something here, and the fact of the matter still is, Missy ma'am, if a man was breaking and entering into some woman's home, going through her medicine cabinet, filming it, and talking about how he's stalking her on all social medias, it still wouldn't come across good, so.
And then he died. Snake bite.
I don't know why the woman in question today reminds me so much of the wife from Masterminds, but if you guys haven't watched that movie, go watch it, please. It is absolutely hilarious. If you have a Netflix, it's on Netflix. I think it's still on Netflix. It was the last time I checked, like 2 months ago, so feel free to go check it out. But with that being said, let me know what you guys think about this psycho woman in the comment section down below. Do you think she's trolling? Which I think she is trolling, but oh my goodness, it's absolutely bizarre if the situation is real. But let me know your thoughts and opinions, and I can't wait to read them. And with that being said, I'll catch y'all in the next video.